Oh god, I really like. Okay, wait. I am awake. I am awake, yes. Oh god. I really wanted to do a stream yesterday, I had everything planned and all. But then. So it was my birthday yesterday, right? So I went out with my family and I had a couple of drinks. And if you followed me long enough, you know that I am a lightweight. So yes, I had a couple of drinks and then I was like super hungover yesterday and then I just couldn't stream at all because I was so like out of it. And like, yeah, next time I'm thinking maybe drinking isn't the way to go. So it became actually a little complicated like time-wise. So on the 12th, like after 12 a.m. on the 13th, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was obviously with my family, we got the cake and everything, blah blah blah, all of that jazz. And then after that I had to go to work, so there was just literally no time left for me to stream because like I was getting tons of phone calls and stuff from other family members as well. And then on the 13th itself, I ended up going out with my family, and by the time I came back home it was pretty late. Like I got back home around 4 or 5 o'clock. And since I work in the night, I didn't get any sleep at all. So I like finished work and then I went out. So like by the time I woke up, it was actually pretty late in the night. And then I had to work again. So it's just like I didn't get any time to kind of squeeze in a stream. There was like a 1 hour gap between me waking up and then having to go to work. So yeah, stuff happened. Hold on. So yeah, it became like a little difficult for me to stream on time, and then like yeah, only got time today. Even today I woke up like pretty late. And I don't know what's happening. I set like an alarm clock for myself so I can just wake up on time. Like, you know, I don't exceed that 8 hour mark, but I always end up like my alarm will ring, I'll end up snoozing the alarm, and then I end up sleeping for like 10 hours or something. And apparently that's not good, because if you sleep too little, you're tired. If you sleep too much, you're still tired. So yeah, it's been suffering all around. I don't like it. God, I don't like it at all. But yeah, today also I was like, okay, you know, today I'm definitely gonna be streaming today. But then by the time I woke up, it was pretty late. Like I was like, okay, at least like by 1 a.m. I can start the stream. But then I woke up really late, and because I woke up late, I could stream late. I streamed late, so yeah, that's why we're here at 2:30. It's kind of hard for me to kind of get the timing right, especially with work, because you know I work at night and I'm in my training period, so my timings are gonna change again. So it just makes everything kind of complicated. What? Oh, right. Anyways, let's start talking about today's challenge. I know it's a smash or pass. You must be like, what do you mean by challenge? So here's what we're gonna do. So initially this was gonna be like a VTuber smash or pass, but I was like, nah, you know, it just didn't feel right, if that makes sense. So I decided, okay, let's just do something that doesn't involve actual people, just like fictional characters. That's why we went with vampire media. I talk about vampires so much on this channel that it's ridiculous. Like if you've been watching me for a while, you have to know that I really like vampire related stuff. So I thought, okay, let's, you know, do something in that vein. So I compiled pictures of characters from different vampire media. We have Twilight. Obviously we have Twilight. Twilight has to be there. So we have Twilight, we have Vampire Diaries, and we have Vampire Night. These are the 3 vampire media that I have spoken about on this channel, and not in a good way. So I feel like that's the best best direction to go in. Obviously I wanted to include Castlevania and stuff as well, but I just didn't have time to arrange everything properly. So yeah, how is this going to be a challenge? So For this to be a challenge, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you the picture of the character first, right? I'll show you the picture of the character first, and you guys will predict which category they're gonna go in. And if your prediction is right, I'll spin the punishment wheel. And if your prediction is wrong, I'll punish you by doing a dramatic reading. Since I loved that the most last time, that's what we're gonna go with. So yeah, and obviously this really depends on me being honest, because it's like if I'm not honest, it's not gonna work. So I solemnly swear on Zhongli's ass that I will be honest. Oh god. Initially I was gonna make like a whole PPT of the characters and their images, but then I was like, good god, that's like so much work, and I don't know if I'm equipped to do so much work. So yeah. Oh my god. I can't. Okay, this is gonna be like the weirdest thing ever, but I'm drinking Coke right now. Coca-Cola right now. I feel like I should just say the full word. And as much as I like sweet things, I'm not the biggest fan of like the soda element itself. I'm gonna say something that's probably considered blasphemy, but I like my soda flat. It's just then I can just really taste the sweetness, you know. Oh god. Oh, please don't cancel me. I'm a nice person. But yes, anyways, we're gonna be doing that challenge today. I don't know how it's gonna work out. Locos, you better participate. I'm kidding, it's fine if you loc as well. Your presence either way is appreciated. Anyways, let me change my screen. There we go. I'll put on some music. Okay, there we go. Right. So as you can see, this is my tier list. And my tier list, I have 4 categories. One is Smash, pretty obvious. Pass, obvious again. Therapy, which is basically, I think this character they don't need to be smashed, they need therapy. They need to sit down with a therapist and work out their many issues. So yeah, therapy, and then jail. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I think this character needs to go to jail because they're freaky. And not in a good way, no. Oh my god. So yes, these are the 4 categories to choose from. I know it might be like, oh, but you know, we don't know all these characters, so how are we supposed to predict? It's fine, just look at the character and go with your gut instinct. And the majority prediction wins. And then I'll tell you whether that prediction was right or wrong. Oh boy, I feel like this could just turn into a disaster. And obviously we have the punishment wheel. Hold on, where'd it go? Wheel-san? There you are. Yeah, so with the wheel we have the usual stuff, except for the dramatic reading, since I am using that as a punishment if you guys get the prediction wrong. So yeah, this is the wheel. We have the Nya and the Pikachu that we did last time. We had chat chooses my tweet, chat chooses my Twitter profile, which you guys did last time in the funniest way. I have to change that though. Oh god, I completely forgot about that. Then I summarize Vampire Knight. Trust me, it's a punishment for everyone involved, me and you. And then Reddit Secret Confession. Oh yeah, and then chat's pick is obviously there. Chat's pick is like, you get to pick a random punishment. It doesn't have to be something from, it can be something from the wheel, or it can be something that, you know, something that I haven't included. Hello, welcome. Hold on 1 second, and then we can get started. I'm going to summon a Sue, and then we can start. Okay. I'm glad I'm speaking your language. Okay, shall we get started? But I'm not sure if this is this is the smash or pass you're expecting. Oh god. Okay, here are all our characters. Okay, so these series, especially Vampire Diaries, has a lot of characters. It has like 2 spin-off, like the original series has like around 7 or 8 seasons, and then it has 2 spin-off series. So I didn't include all the characters because there are way too many. Like I can't handle that much. So I just kept it to like the main characters, if that makes sense. Like Vampire Diaries has too many main characters, like too many. Huh. Feel like this should be fun. Shall we start with the Twilight ones first? Oh, this could really end in disaster, but it's fine. Where is my... So yeah, I didn't throw everything in a PPT because good god, that's like too much work. So I have the wiki pages open for these franchises. Well, they are franchises actually, now that I think about it. So we can... Right, there we go. So yeah, we're gonna start with the Twilight ones first, because, you know, if you're talking about vampire media, we have to like start there. It's kind of like tradition, you know, at this point. So yeah, we're gonna start with the vampire one, the Twilight ones first, and obviously if we're gonna be starting with Twilight, you have to go with Miss Bella. Hold on. There we go, there she is. One of the blandest characters in TV history. TV, cinema? So yes, that's Bella. So what do you guys think? Is this smash, pass, therapy, or jail? Okay. Okay, let's see. Old school. So let's see whether you're right or not with that one. Hold on. There we go. Well, you are right. This is a pass. Listen, Bella is like, as someone who's read the books, she's not a bad character per se, but she's very Edward oriented. Like, I would like to know her as a person. Like, what are your interests apart from, you know, Edward and being in love with Edward and thinking about Edward all the goddamn time? Like, who are you? I don't know you, so that's a pass. And yeah, you got that right, so that means I get to spin the wheel. Yay! Oh good god. I feel like this is gonna be so easy for you guys. Okay, let's spin the wheel. Oh god. Let's see. I'm sorry, it's like you got it right, but you have to suffer either way because the wheel chose Samurais Vampire Knight, and that's torturous for everyone involved. I can assure you guys of that, because as someone who's seen the anime as well as read the manga, Vampire Knight is so unhinged on so many levels, it's not even funny. So to keep this punishment like going until the end, I'm just gonna summarize like the first part of the story. So obviously Vampire Knight starts with, you know, our main protagonist Yuki, who's seen walking through the snow, and she gets attacked by a vampire, because obviously Vampire Knight, so there can be vampires there. And then she's saved by another vampire who is Kaname. He's like her savior, and she's like very, very attached to him. Fast forward into a few years, Yuki's now older. She studies at Cross Academy, and her adoptive father, is the principal there. She has no memories of her past, like before Kaname Wait, have you seen Vampire Night? Oh boy. So yeah, she has no memories of her past before she met Kaname on that snowy night, and she's like, she has a weird obsession. I'm not sure if obsession is the right word, but she's like very attached to him, but she also keeps her distance. Anyways, at Cross Academy, you have two classes, the night class and the day class. At the day class, all the humans attend, and at night class, you have all the vampires. Obviously, the humans don't know about the vampires. And Yuki's job as the prefect is to basically be the. Her job as the prefect is to keep the humans away from the vampires because they're trying to create a society where vampires and humans can live in peace. Like, vampires don't have to feed on the blood of humans, and yeah, it's not going great. So now introducing Zero. Yes, his name is Zero. Yeah, season 2. You think season 2 is weird? Try reading the manga, it gets weirder. Yeah, so Zero is his entire family was killed by pureblood vampires, so he hates vampires, and he's also a vampire hunter. Yes, we have vampire hunters in this world. So Cross Academy is basically trying to create an environment where both humans and vampires can exist peacefully, to show the hunters and other vampires outside that this is possible. And the head of this program is actually Kaname. I'm just gonna leave it there because it sounds so innocent right now, right? It's just like a normal story about a girl with a mysterious past stuck in a love triangle between her best friend and her savior. What could possibly go wrong? It sounds very Wattpad-ish, right? Like, it sounds so cliche, so Wattpad-like something you've probably read a million times, but you know, when we come to this punishment next, if we come to this punishment next, I'll tell you why it just goes absolutely unhinged. But you can always see my Vampire Night video. It's not exactly a Vampire Night video, but it's just me talking about different vampire media, and Vampire Night was definitely a popular topic. Good God, Vampire Night, what were you thinking? Anyways, let's move on. Oh yeah, Zero hates all vampires, definitely. I mean, I get where he's coming from though. Okay, yes, we shall move on now. So since we are at Twilight, we are now going to be talking about Bella's crush. I don't know if is crush the right word to use for him. Right, there we go. So yes, the next person on the list is Edward Cullen. So what do you think this is? Smash, pass, therapy, or jail? Oh God. Another news though, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna dream about Vampire Night tonight. It's just great. Think you'll get it. Maybe. I think this answer might be surprising. Also, tip, don't drink soda when you're thirsty. It doesn't help. Good God. You have to pick one. It can't be maybe. It has to be one. Otherwise, it's not a challenge then, is it? Because you win either way. You gotta pick one. God, what is happening with this chat box? You pick. I'm gonna fix this shit. Probably. Okay, I'm gonna go with Smash on that one then. Okay. So since you picked Smash, let's see. Is it a smash? Is it a pass? What do we have here, Edward? Where is he? There he is. Just the first and second. God, I have seen all the movies, I've read all the books, and Edward goes in the smash category. I mean, I know it's surprising. Usually I would go past, but I've grown up, and after I read the books again, I was like, okay, he's not that bad of a character. Like, how do I explain it? Like, he's husband material. He's like very caring, looks after her a lot. Like, this could change. I actually have Midnight Sun to read. My brother was very nice to buy it for me. So maybe after reading that, my mind might change. But currently, he's husband material, and I don't mind that. So he goes in the smash category. And since he got that right, we're spinning the wheel again. Who knows? Maybe we'll get Vampire Night again, and I can just summarize it more. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, fuck. God, not you again. Fine. Fine. Nya. The Nya duration should be pretty short this time though, Nya. So, oh god, Nya. I hate this so much, but I kept it as a punishment for some reason, Nya. So, is it the punishment that I hate, Nya, or is it myself that I hate, Nya? I feel like I'll keep that, like, I'll think about that question more later before, I fall asleep, Nya. Who doesn't love a little bit of existential crisis, Nya? Yes, Nya. I am Nyaying. Okay, Nya. Next guy. Who is the next person here? Nya. Jacob, Nya. That he is, Nya. Gonna get such weird ads on Google after this, Nya. Okay, Mr. Shakobe. So yes, is it smash, pass, therapy, or jail, Nya? Which one is it? I feel like this one could be surprising, Nya. Okay, if you say so, Nya. So you say Jacob is smash, Nya. Okay, Nya. So for me, Nya, Jacob, where is he, Nya? Jacob, there he is. Jacob is actually jail category, Nya. You got it wrong, Nya. Okay, this is the punishment has come to an end, so I don't have to say Nya anymore. But yes, Jacob is jail category because, like, as someone who's read all the books, like, his personality goes from friendly, like, neighborhood, just your friendly childhood neighborhood childhood friend, he goes to obsessive weirdo in like a split second. So you can go to jail, sir, and stay there. Like, I used to like Jacob when I was a kid, but then I grew up and I read the books again and I realized, oh damn. So yes, it's time for me to punish you. Hold on. So it's time to read Twilight. So last time when I was reading it, I got like to the first page of chapter 1. So we're gonna go with the second page of chapter 1. Right. So till now, Bella is describing that she's going to go to Forks and she's not looking forward to it because she hates that place. Now, let's begin. My mom looks like me except with short hair and laugh lines. I felt a spasm of panic as I stared at her wide, childlike eyes. How could I leave my loving, erratic, harebrained mother to fend for herself? Of course she had Phil now, so the bills would probably get paid. There would be food in the refrigerator, gas in her car, and someone to call when she got lost. But still, I want to go, I lied. I'd always been a bad liar, but I'd been saying this lie so frequently lately that it sounded almost convincing now. Tell Charlie I said hi. I will. I'll see you soon, she insisted. You can come back home whenever you want. I'll come right back as soon as you need me. But I could see the sacrifice in her eyes behind the promise. Don't worry about me, I urged. I'll be great. I love you, Mom. She hugged me tightly for a minute and then I got on the plane and she was gone. It's a 4-hour flight from Phoenix to Seattle, another hour in a small plane up to Port Angel, Angeles, and then an hour drive back to Forks. Flying doesn't bother me. The hour in the car with Charlie, though, I was a little worried. Charlie had really been fairly nice about the whole thing. He seemed generally pleased that I was coming to live with him for the first time with any degree of permanence. He'd already gotten me registered for high school and was going to help me get a car. Okay, that's it. I'm not sure if this is like the full chapter because I have a PDF, so obviously pages on the PDF look different from the actual book, so who knows. You should play Marry, Smash or Kill. Yeah, I thought about that, but I found like this is more fun because, you know, I like the option to send characters to therapy when they need it, and so many of them need it. So yes, let us move on. Hold on. There we go. Right. Okay. What the hell? Right. So the next one is Carlisle because we're done with the three main characters, you know, the love triangle. So now we're down to Carlisle. So we have to see, is Carlisle smash? Yeah, I know, right? I really love this playlist a lot. So yes, Carlisle. Is he smash? Is he pass? Is he therapy? Or is he jail time? He is Edward's adoptive father. He's the one who turned all the Cullens into vampires. He's also a doctor. The person who started the vegetarian vampire thing. Yeah, you don't have to, like, I know, like, this is the kind of thing where you wouldn't be familiar with all the characters. You don't have to, like, know them. Just go with your gut. I think that makes it more fun because who knows, you might just end up being right. So you like doctors, huh? I see you. So yes, let's see. So you say it's smash. Is it smash though? Is it? Where is Mr. Carlisle? I wish you could just arrange this, like arrange all the pictures as you want. Yeah, there he is. So are you right? Is your assumption right? Your assumption is, in fact, right, yes. I feel like that would make a lot of sense considering Edward's present in the smash category. Carlisle is sweet, he's nice, he's very caring towards his wife, he's caring towards all his family members. I like that in a man. You don't have to regret your decision at all, he's a very nice person. So yeah, let's spin the wheel and see what punishment the wheel has in store for us. For me, at least. Come on, just a little bit, yes! Yes. I shouldn't be so happy about this. Right, so for me to spoil Vampire Night a bit more. So why is Vampire Night so controversial? Well, here's the thing. Firstly, hi Stu. The first part of season one is pretty normal. Okay, so we have all this like love triangle going on between Yuki, Zero, and Kaname. Zero is actually a half vampire of sorts. Basically, he's a human that was turned into a vampire, and he needs blood to survive, but he's been avoiding it for a very long time. But now he's kind of going crazy, so he ends up drinking Yuki's blood, and she tells him that, yeah, you can drink my blood from now on, like as her way of protecting Zero. And Kaname is pissed about that. He doesn't like Zero at all. And Yuki starts realizing that, like, there's something wrong, like something about Kaname, about her past that he's hiding, but he like doesn't reveal anything to her. And then, like, the season pretty much goes on with this new girl joining the night class called Maria, and she's actually, so Zero's family was killed by a pureblood named Shizuka, and she had also taken away Zero's twin brother Ichiro. So Maria looks exactly like a younger version of Shizuka. It turns out that she is Shizuka because she came to this school to see Zero. She's also the one who turned him into a vampire. And Kaname tells Zero that if Zero wants to live, he should drink Shizuka's blood, like all of her blood. But what he doesn't know, that he would also have to consume his own brother Ichiro, because Ichiro has been living with Shizuka this whole time. I can't pronounce the "sir" for her name, good god, all this time. So he also comes to the school, and it turns out that it was Ichiro who was basically the reason why Zero's family died. So in the Vampire Hunters, they have this tradition, not a tradition as such, but like kind of a saying that if there are twins born in a family of hunters, one twin will always be weaker than the other. And with Zero and Ichiro, it was Ichiro who was the weaker twin. And Shizuka was the only one who understood Ichiro in a sense. And so when she kind of asked him for his help, he helped her. And that led to Zero and Ichiro's parents dying. And he obviously continued to follow Shizuka after that. He's very, very like devoted to her, even despite what she did. And then it's revealed that Zero's parents actually killed Shizuka's lover. That's why she took revenge on them. And usually vampire hunters do not go after purebloods. So there's like, whoever gave them this directive to kill Shizuka's lover was probably trying to sabotage them. That's what's revealed. And anyways, Kaname ends up killing Shizuka because Zero won't do it, so he does it. He's just like, fuck it, I'll take care of it myself. And then Kaname feeds Zero his blood to kind of calm him down, because basically vampires who are turned into humans go insane after a while. Like, their bloodlust completely consumes them, and they turn into animals who just wanna drink more and more blood. So by drinking a pureblood's blood, they can kind of calm that part of themselves down and cling on to their rationality. So Kaname feeds Zero his blood, which is a mix of his blood as well as Shizuka's blood, to calm him down. And this is where we're gonna stop because next time we'll go to the season finale where everything goes to shit. Okay, so since you just joined, let me explain the challenge again. Basically, this is a vampire. You really like, oh no, I don't like Vampire Night. I hate Vampire Night. I feel that since I read Vampire Night, so initially I read Vampire Night for a video that I was gonna do, but then somebody else got to it first, and then I had like other stuff to take care of, so it kind of just didn't end up happening. Like, I still have half the script left. So I feel like since I tortured myself, I should also torture you guys, because we are in this together. We are one happy family. So, as I was saying, basically this is a challenge because I'm going to show you the picture of the character. You will decide which category that character goes in: smash, pass, therapy, or jail. And then I'll tell you whether you're right or wrong. Basically, you're trying to guess, sharing each other's pain, lol. Yep, indeed. Because that's what family does. We're there for one another through the happy times and the life-scarring times. I scarred myself for life after reading the manga. Now I will scar you for life. Anyways, moving on. But so the next vampire we have is Esme. So, what do you guys think? Is Esme smash, pass, therapy, or jail? She, for some context, she is Carlisle's wife and like the mother figure for all the current vampires. Have you seen Devil Lady? No, I don't think I've seen that. You guys guess I will see what Devil Lady is? Oh, it's related to Devilman Crybaby. Oh, I love Devilman Crybaby. Okay, Sue says pass. By the way, SCP Deadman, what should I call you? Because your name is kind of long and I don't think I like. So, what should I refer to you as? Hard pass. Okay, both of you say pass. So, is Esme for me? Whether let's see if she's actually smash or pass. Deadman is fine. Okay, cool. Thank you. So, is Esme actually pass? Are you guys right? Let us see. Esme, where are you? There she is. Esme is pass, you're right. She's really not there in the books or the movie as much. She's just like a presence. Like she exists, you know. We know she exists. That's like the most you know about her. So you guys got it right. Yay! That means I get to spin the wheel again. God damn it. Okay. Let's see, what shall we get? Goddamn. Okay, so you guys get to pick my punishment. It can be something that's already on the wheel, or it can be something completely different. So what do you guys want? What shall the punishment be? And you guys have to discuss this between each other because last time there was so much confusion. I will check it out. So yes. Last time the punishment they picked was basically choosing my Twitter profile, and they went with the Raiden Shogun for very different reasons on both ends, but still. So what punishment do you guys want to go with this time? Just keep it PG-13, that's all I ask. I said PG-13, I ain't moaning. This is a family-friendly channel, okay? Spicy. I don't think I have anything spicy at home. Like I can't eat spicy food anyways because my throat closes up and then I can't breathe. So I will die. My spice tolerance is non-existent. I'm hoping you're referring to spicy food and not anything else. So have we decided on our PG-13 punishment? You can always pick something from the wheel as well. I definitely recommend Sunrise Vampire Night. My first crush. Oh boy. Okay. So, yeah, this is definitely doable. My first crush. It was. Who was my first crush? Good God. So we're talking about. Are we talking about like crush as in all like fictional characters included, or are we just like looking at real humans? Because if it's fictional characters included, definitely can share. If it's real humans, I'm gonna have to think about it a bit because I really don't remember. Okay, maybe I can just share both. So for my first crush ever, it was Toya from Cardcaptor Sakura. You know Sakura's older brother, the tall one. Yeah, I really had a big ass crush on him. I just did. He was just like so. For me, he was like very very good looking. So I really really liked him. He was like my first crush ever. Toya. And I also really like Yue. Yukito was sweet, but I liked Yue more. So yeah, that was like my first fictional crush. As for human, I think my first crush was on like one of my friends. She was like really, really, really pretty. Like her eyes actually like were the prettiest eyes I'd ever seen. They were like this mix of like gray and hazel in some parts, so she like her eyes were like really pretty, like that was one of her like her distinctive features. But even like she, so we were friends since kindergarten, not kindergarten, like first grade, I guess. Yeah, first grade. And yeah, and I actually didn't realize that I had a crush on her until like much later, because I didn't really understand what having a crush meant back then, because I was young and I was also very stupid. So yeah, and then like one day, like, you know, we were hanging out at my place, and then she was just talking about this guy she liked. And I just asked her, like, you know, what does it mean to kind of like somebody? Like, how do you know if you like someone? And she kind of explained that to me, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm in trouble. Yeah, I never told her though. When we're not like in touch anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, I never told her. But she was my first crush. Also, the moment I realized I liked girls. Oh my god. Like, she's just going on and on about her then boyfriend, and I was just like, oh my god, what is happening? Being bisexual is fun. So yes, those were my two crushes. Thank you for asking. Oh my god. Forbidden love. I mean, it's not exactly forbidden love. More like I was into her, she was not into me, because like, oh my god, oh god, I remember. Okay, so one time, me and my friends were, so, like, I had, like, with her, along with her, I had one more friend, like, the three of us were, like, the best friends ever, like, kind of like that. And we were just talking, and I remember, like, she just asked, like, okay, if you guys had a crush on a girl, like, who would it be? Like, between, like, the three of us, who would you pick? And like my other friend picked me, I picked her, and like I was waiting for her, like, you know, who, like, to see who she would pick, and she ended up picking my other friend, and I was just like, even in a hypothetical way, I don't stand a chance. Ah, such is life. Never ask your friends hypothetical questions like this. Okay, I didn't ask the question, but don't participate either, kids. Especially if you have like a crush on one of them, it won't end well. I was so sad that day. I was like, oh my god. Okay, let's move on to the next character, shall we? uh, okay. Yes, there we go. Our next character is Alice Cullen. So she is kind of like Edward's adoptive sister, very quirky, very fun. So what do you think? Smash, pass, therapy, or jail? Where do you think she goes? Her device noted. Okay, so it says smash. What about you, Deadman? What do you think? I can deal with short hair. There's nothing wrong with short hair. I really liked, I actually really liked Alice's hairstyle in the first movie, like that pixie. Does it actually count as a pixie? I'm not sure. But like that just spiky haircut, I really liked that in the first movie. I wish they just kept that throughout. It gave her it's like a unique feeling to it. And as for where she goes in the tier, I would also say smash. Like, I don't think anyone can say, like, look at Alice and go like, no, too weird for me. The pixie cut was so good. Like, I think this is like kind of like a more tamed down version of her pixie. But yeah, I really like that spiky hair she had like in the first movie. So anyways, you guys were right, so we shall spin the wheel. Spinning. And come on, stay. Good. We're back to chat picks. Okay, chat, you get to pick my punishment. So we talked about crushes. What's it gonna be this time? It's okay, you can take your time to think. As I said, it can be something from the wheel as well. The best food I ever had. Oh god, that's difficult. If I had to pick something, like the best food I ever had, it would be katsu curry. Yeah, definitely katsu curry. I was in Singapore and like I'd always wanted to try Japanese food. And obviously my roommate helped me get this katsu curry from this place. I appreciate it, thank you. So yeah, my roommate helped me get katsu curry from this place she liked, and so it was like a bento. So it was rice, the chicken katsu, the curry, then it also had like the omelette rolls. I'm forgetting what they're called, but they had that. Then it also had dumpling. Again, I'm forgetting what it's called for some reason. Usually I'm very good with these kind, like the names of foods. I'm forgetting what it's called, but yeah, it had like this dumpling that had like some cut up beets and everything. Like it's like a very healthy, fulfilling meal sort of a thing. So you have the veggies, you have the meat, the protein, the fiber, all of that stuff, and it was so good. Like, firstly, it's very, very filling, and just like the taste was so good for me. I think that was like the best meal for me, because after that, while I was staying in Singapore, every time I felt down, that would be like the meal I went with. It was like my comfort meal. I'll also go with dessert. And for me, the comfort dessert, I really like ice cream. Like, I love eating ice cream, and unfortunately, we don't get Ben and Jerry's in India, but in Singapore you have Ben and Jerry's, and Ben and Jerry's has like so many ice creams that's just like yum. Wrong pick. Now you make, come on. Everyone's preferences are different, and I just love katsu curry. It's been so hard for me to find a place that sells good katsu curry here in India at the moment. Like, I've tried different places. I found one in this mall in Mumbai that was like really good, but nothing can just kind of compare to that bento box, because it's like, it didn't cost a lot. It was like less than $10, and they still gave so much food in that one box. It was like so good. I miss that so much. That was like my comfort food. So yeah, that's like the best one for me. And obviously Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Nothing beats Ben and Jerry's has just like such great flavors. We're all hungry. I'm hungry as well. We all suffer together. It's fine. Let's move on to the next character, shall we? Okay, hold on. Okay, so the next character is Jasper. He is Alice's partner. The wiki says he's her husband, though I don't know when they got married or anything. Like, the book never mentioned it, or if it did, I don't remember. But yeah, he is Alice's partner. This is Jasper. Where do you think he falls, guys? Which tier? Oh, take care of yourself. What can I remember? Like, in between Smash and Therapy, you have to pick one. Otherwise, it's not a challenge. You have to pick one. So which one is it? So is it Smash or is it Therapy? Okay, Sue chose Therapy, Deadman chose Pass. Okay, let's see. So for me, Jasper is like, he's not special in any way, because like he's not very present in the books or the movies. He has like this ability where he can kind of manipulate emotions of other people, and he's just kind of there until the third book and the third movie, where they reveal a little bit about his past, and he's apparently he was a Confederate soldier. And I was just like sitting there thinking, why was this detail necessary? Like, why? Who asked for this? So yeah, you don't deserve Alice, go to jail. See, we're both wrong. Jasper is in the go to jail category. I mean, I feel like they could have just given him any backstory, but no, they had to go down this route. Because before that, Jasper was kind of just there. He didn't really, like, have a personality as such. He always looked like he was in pain. So yes, he goes to jail. You were both wrong. Haha, punishment time. They're always Confederates. He could have been. Yeah, I know, right? They could have gone either way, but it's always a Confederate soldier for some reason. Anyways, punishment time, guys. We are on page 3 of Twilight. Let me just go with the previous paragraph. Charlie had been fairly nice about the whole thing. He seemed genuinely pleased that I was coming to live with him for the first time with any degree of permanence. He'd already got me registered for high school and was going to help me get a car. But it was sure to be awkward with Charlie. Neither of us was what anyone would call verbose, and I didn't know what there was to say regardless. I knew he was more than a little confused by my decision, like my mother before me. I hadn't made a secret of my distaste for folks. When I landed in Port Angeles, is it Angels, or Angeles, like Los Angeles? I'm just gonna go with Port Angeles because that's like Los Angeles, like my reference here. It was raining. I didn't see it as an omen, just unavoidable. I already said goodbye to the sun. Charlie was waiting for me with the cruiser. This I was expecting too. Charlie is police chief sworn to the good people of folks. My primary motivation behind buying a car, despite the scarcity of my funds, was that I refused to be driven around town in a car with red and blue lights on top. Nothing slows down traffic like a cop. Charlie gave me an awkward one-armed hug when I stumbled my way off the plane. "It's good to see you, Bells," he said, smiling as he automatically caught and studied me. "You haven't changed much. How's Renee?" "Mom's fine. It's good to see you too, Dad." I wasn't allowed to call him Charlie to his face. I had only a few bags. Most of my Arizona clothes were too permeable for Washington's. My mom and I had pooled our resources to supplement my winter wardrobe, but it was still scanty. It all fit easily into the trunk of the cruiser. Okay, page done. But yeah, this is such a weird thing, like people calling their parents by their first names. I've always found it so odd because like if I called my parents by their first name, I'm pretty sure I would get my ass beat. But I guess different places, different cultures or whatever, but yeah. Okay, let's go with the next one. Okay, next character, Rosalie Hale. Where does she go? Smash, pass, therapy, or jail? She is, again, one of the Cullens, the angry one, as I like to refer to her. Like, actually, most of the Cullens are like really, really chill, but Rosalie is like always so angry. Prison. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, so one person says jail. She's so hot, I want to say smell, but because of her persona, therapy. Okay, so we have therapy and jail. Which one is it though? Good God, go away. Not you guys. I was talking about Synthesis Pop. Good God, stop. Okay, there we go. So where would she go? Therapy or jail? Therapy or jail? Nah, she goes smash. Let me explain. So Rosalie was also kind of like there, like most of the Cullens, but in the third book they kind of give her a backstory, which is sad, but then they tell us how she got revenge, right? And it's like the most dramatic revenge ever. Like she has a flair for the dramatics, like girl, got dressed up. First, she killed all the other people who had, who had played a part in her death, but she never like spilled their blood. And she got dressed in her wedding dress and went after her fiance who had killed her. And like after that, I was like, you have my respect. So she goes and smash. That means more Twilight for you guys. Good thing this time the break wasn't that long. Okay. Dang, so close. So close indeed. Okay. I found a good car for you. Really cheap, he announced when we were strapped in. What kind of car? I was suspicious of the way he said good car for you as opposed to just good car. Well, it's a truck actually. Chevy. Where did you find it? Do you remember Billy Black down at Liphe? Liphe is the tiny Indian reservation on the coast. No. He used to go fishing with us during the summer, Charlie prompted. That would explain why I didn't remember him. I do a good job of blocking painful, unnecessary things from my memory. He's in a wheelchair now, Charlie continued when I didn't respond, so he can't drive anymore, and he offered to sell me his truck cheap. What year is it? I could see from his change of expression that this was the question he was hoping I wouldn't ask. Well, Billy's done a lot of work on the engine. It's only a few years old, really. I hoped he didn't think so little of me as to believe I would give up that easily. When did he buy it? He bought it in 1984, I think. Did he buy it new? Well, no, I think it was new. It was new in the early 60s or the late 50s in the earliest, he admitted sheepishly. Dad, I don't really know anything about cars, and I wouldn't be able to fix it if anything went wrong, and I couldn't afford a mechanic. Really, Bella, the thing runs great. They don't build them like that anymore. The thing, I thought to myself, it had possibilities, as a nickname at the very least. How cheap is cheap? After all, that was the part I wouldn't compromise on. Well, honey, I kind of already bought it for you as a homecoming gift. Charlie peeked sideways at me with a hopeful expression. Wow, free. You didn't need to do that, Dad. I was going to buy myself a car. I don't mind. I want you to be happy here. He was looking ahead at the road when he said that. Charlie wasn't comfortable with expressing his emotions out loud. I inherited that from him, so I was looking straight ahead as I responded. That's really nice, Dad. Thanks. I really appreciate it. No need to add that my being happy in folks is an impossibility. He didn't need to suffer along with me, and I never looked a free truck in the mouth or engine. What? That was a weird ending, but yeah, that's the page. Okay. Let's move on to the next character. Bella's weird. I never remembered like this deep discussion about trucks. There he is. Okay. Next character is Emmett. So what would it be, guys? He is Rosalie's partner, by the way. The himbo guy is, as I like to describe him. Like, I feel like that's the best way you can describe him. So what's it gonna be? Smash pass, therapy, or jail? Okay. Deadman says smash. What do you say, Sue? Okay, both of you say smash. Okay. Let's see if you're right. Wherefore, there he is. Is Emmett smash or not? He is smash indeed, you're right. Like, again, there's not much known about him. He's kind of there, but whatever scenes he's in is like, he's kind of like this fun character, laid back, has a chill personality, very well built. So I'm gonna say smash too. He's got nothing going, but he's a himbo. So you get me real well. So yes, he is smash. Let's spin the wheel and see what we get this time. Oof, okay. Chat chooses Twitter profile. What do you guys want? Right now my profile is Raiden Shogun because I forgot to change it. But what do you guys want? What's the Twitter profile gonna be? As always, PG-13, thank you. I'll probably keep this for like 24 hours at least, like until the next time I stream. So what profile would you guys want? It could be anything. It could be a Genshin character, just not like another VTuber, because you can know that can get weird. But it can be any fictional character, it can be a meme, like whatever you want to choose, except a VTuber. It's fine if you don't have Twitter, you can always participate. Because if you guys want, let's do this. Instead of keeping it just at the Twitter profile, boo the fool me. I was gonna say, instead of just keeping it to the Twitter profile, I'll also change it here on YouTube. And if you want Boo Boo the Fool, then Boo Boo the Fool it is. Let me change that real quick. Oh god, I should have seen that coming with Sue. Okay. Why can't I type today? Right. Boo Boo the Fool. Don't have the meme on this one particularly. So which Boo Boo the Fool am I looking at? The one where the girl is staring at the mirror, into the mirror with the clown hair, or the one where the clown is sitting in front of a computer, or the one which is Squidward holding a phone with the clown hair? You have 3 options. Let me copy, share those with you guys. The mirror, okay, the mirror it is. Okay. Wait, why'd the music stop? God damn it, YouTube, stop pausing the music. Okay, so Boo Boo the Fool it is. Your channel, customize. Wait, how did I do this again? Who's going Karen here? Okay, I'm gonna do this after the stream because I've completely forgotten how to change my profile picture on YouTube. Disaster. But I have the meme, so I will do it. I keep my word. Till then, let's look at our next character. So these are all, I think we're done with all the Cullens, right? Emmett was the last one, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Emmett was the last one. So let's go with the Video Tribe. Okay, there we go. God, this is not a good picture for him. That's what we have. Okay, this is Sam. Sam Yuli, if I'm not mistaken, that's how they pronounce his name in the book. So he is the quote-unquote alpha of the werewolf pack. So yeah, which one is it gonna be? Every time he's on screen, he just like has this angry expression on his face. So what's it gonna be, guys? Jail. Okay, Sue says jail. What about you, dead man? Okay, jail. I mean, it could be anything. Jail. Okay, both of you say jail. Okay. But are you right? That's, I think, the bigger question. You both say jail, but are you right? Where is Sam? There he is. Angry looking. And you're right. Jail it is. I don't like Sam's character in the books or the movie. Like, jail, sir. Jail. So yes, you were right. Wheel spinning time then. Stay. Yes! Oh my god. So yes, where did we end? Yes, Shizuka was killed by Kaname, then Kaname fed his blood to Zero is where we ended. Meanwhile, weird shit starts happening with Yuki, right? Weird stuff starts happening with her. She's like seeing weird images, seeing a lot of blood around her, even though it's not really there. Like one moment she'll think that her room is covered in blood, and then when she'll blink, the blood is gone. Like weird stuff starts happening to her, and she kind of starts having glimpses of her past, like memories, but she can't really place them. She doesn't know what's going on. And then one day, Kaname, like after Shizuka has been killed, and this is, so just to clarify, Kaname killed Shizuka and then drank her blood. So he basically has his own pure blood and also Shizuka's blood in his system. So he goes to Yuki and kind of breaks into her room because she's kind of like shut herself away. And he kind of forces her to drink his blood. Like, he's kind of holding her, actually he breaks into her room and kidnaps her first, then takes her to this like watchtower area, and he kisses her, and basically turns out that by kissing her he was actually forcing her to drink his blood. And after Yuki drinks his blood, all of her past memories start coming back to her. And obviously Zero, when Yuki's taken away, he follows after them to save Yuki, thinking that Kaname is gonna hurt her. But when he arrives at the spot and tries to kill Kaname, Yuki intervenes and she shields Kaname, and then she says that he can't kill this person because this person is... drum rolls. This person is my brother. Dun, 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 dun. And yeah, that's how the season ends, with Yuki remembering her past and turning into a vampire, and remembering that Kaname is in fact her brother. And all this time she had a big fat crush on her brother. Oh, Vampire Knight, why are you the way you are? Yeah, that's season 1 basically. And I wish I could say that that's how as bad as it gets, but actually in season 2 and the manga especially, it actually gets worse. Which I don't know if I should say is surprising, or like you should have just expected it at this point, but yeah. Let's move on. Okay, who is next? Okay, let's go with Paul. Season 2. You would think season 2 is also the worst the show can get, but nope, it gets worse. Anyways, next character is Paul. Paul is also part of the werewolf pack, this like angry guy. So what do you say, guys? Where do you think he lies on the tier list? Is he smash, pass, jail, or therapy? Take your time thinking, it's fine. These are like the smaller, like more background characters in the books, because again they're not really present a lot for the story. But yeah. Thinking between therapy or jail, which I'll probably be will probably be for most of the pack. Okay, Sue says therapy or jail. You gotta pick one though. It's either therapy or it's either jail. God, this song kind of makes me want to play Stardew Valley. It's been so long since I played Stardew. Maybe we'll do that next week or tomorrow also. Depends. Just chill Stardew games. Like no Yandere mods, just Stardew Valley. Gonna go with jail. Okay, Sue went with jail. Okay. Oh my god, but is it jail? Or is it therapy? What do you say, Deadman? What is it for you? Which tier is it? Jail as well. Okay, both of you went jail. Cool. Okay, let's see. Paul. Where is he on our list? Paul. Is that Paul? No, that's not Paul. That's Paul. So Paul is actually in pass, not jail or therapy, because in the book or the movie he actually doesn't do anything questionable. He's just like an angry little guy. But also not attractive enough for me to go with smash. Like too angry for me, actually, I would say. So he's in pass. You were both wrong. Twilight time. I was too harsh on him. Indeed you were. Okay. Well, now, you're welcome, he mumbled, embarrassed by my thanks. We exchanged a few more comments on the weather, which was wet, and that was pretty much it was for the conversation. We stared out the windows in silence. It was beautiful, of course. I couldn't deny that. Everything was green, the trees, their trunks covered with moss, their branches hanging with canopy on it, the ground covered with ferns. Even the air filtered down greenly through the leaves. Greenly? It was too green, an alien planet. Eventually we made it to Charlie's. He still lived in the small 2-bedroom house that he'd bought with my mother in the early days of their marriage. Those were the only kind of days their marriage had, the early ones. There, parked on the street in front of the house that never changed, was my new to me, truck. It was a faded red color with big rounded fenders and a bulbous cab. To my intense surprise, I loved it. I don't know if it would run, but I could see myself in it. Plus, it was one of those solid iron affairs that never gets damaged. The kind you see at the scene of an accident, paint unscratched, surrounded by the pieces of the foreign car it had destroyed. Wow, Dad, I love it. Thanks. Now my horrific day tomorrow would be just that much less dreadful. I wouldn't be faced with the choice of either walking 2 miles in the rain to school or accepting a ride in the Chief's cruiser. I'm glad you liked it, Charlie said gruffly, embarrassed again. It took only one trip to get all my stuff upstairs. I got the west bedroom that faced out over the front yard. The room was familiar. It had been belonged to me since I was born. The wooden floor, the light blue walls, the peaked ceiling, the yellow lace curtains around the window. These were all a part of my childhood. The only changes Charlie had ever made was switching the crib for a bed and adding a desk as I grew. The desk now held a second-hand computer with the phone line for the modem stapled along the floor to the nearest phone jack. This was a stipulation from my mother so that we could stay in touch easily. The rocking chair from my baby days was still in the corner. God, it's been so long since I've read something that mentioned a modem. The early days of internet, where you couldn't talk to somebody on the phone while also surfing the internet. There was no Facebook, just MySpace. Man, I miss MySpace. Let's move on to the next character. Okay, let's go with this guy. Okay, this is Jared. You wouldn't find his name in the movies because it's never mentioned once, but he was there and he had a few dialogues. So where does he lie? Is it smash? Is it pass? Is it therapy? Or is it jail? I don't even remember him. I know, right? For a moment, like when I saw his name there, I was like in the list of characters, I was like, wait, who is this? Like just squinting my eyes, going like, who is this? And I saw his picture and then I was like, oh, okay, now I remember who this is. Okay. No. It can't be smash. Pass. It has to be pass or smash. You can't combine those two words and think I'll let you get away with it. Pick one. Okay, pass. Okay, both of you went pass, right? Let's see. Is it smash or pass? Like, which one is it? I wonder. I say I wonder as if I don't already know. Okay, where is he on the... there he is. That's him, right? I can't see his face. So is it smash, pass, therapy, or jail? Well, initially it was going to be pass, but then I remembered like what his dialogues were in the movie and he was pretty sassy. But yeah, it's still pass. Sassy isn't enough for me to go like, oh. So let's spin the wheel. You guys were right. Something tell me you so devoted to Twilight. Again, not as such, but we already did Twitter profile, so let's move on to something else since that's already been picked. No, fuck. Let's do Twitter profile again, guys. You can pick my next profile as well. Oh, no. Okay, Vinyan. Yeah, as for Twilight, I'm not devoted to it. It's just like sometimes I find things that I find like that are just really funny to me, yeah. And if it's really funny to me, yeah, I'm gonna be very, very interested in it, yeah. And Twilight is just hilarious, yeah. Oh god, yeah. Yes, yeah. Like it's just one of those books that you kind of read, yeah, and you think, wow, yeah, people really love this, yeah. Okay, anyways. Next character time. Wait, where is it? There we go. Okay, this is the next character. His name is Embry. He was one of Jacob's friends, Nya. And he's also a werewolf, Nya. Part of the pack, Nya. So what's it gonna be, guys? Nya. Oh god, Nya. The thing about the Nya punishment, though, I've realized is that once I start Nyaying, Nya, after a while, it just becomes so normal, Nya, that when the punishment ends, Nya, I almost say it again, Nya. Oh god, Nya. Probably smash on this one, yeah. Oh, is that Sonia? What do you say, Sonia? Okay, she's thinking, yeah. Okay, Sue says pass, Deadman says smash. Okay, what's the right answer? I know it, why do I keep asking it? Where is he? There he is. So the right answer for him is pass. Yeah, it's pass. He has no personality, but he doesn't do anything questionable to end up in jail. So yeah, pass. What do we do in this case, though? One of you got it right, another got it wrong. So okay, in this case, let's do this. We do a punishment plus plus a reading, yeah. Both things at once, yeah. Let me show you. Okay, yeah. Spinning the wheel, yeah. Fuck my life. Okay, so since you got it right, you get to choose my next tweet. What will it be? Yeah. Okay, I don't need to say yeah anymore. Oh, I'm safe. Sue gets to choose the next tweet, and while she's thinking about that, I'm going to read a page. There was only one small bathroom at the top of the stairs, which I would have to share with Charlie. I was trying not to dwell too much on that. One of the best things about Charlie is he doesn't hover. He left me alone to unpack and get settled, a feat that would have been altogether impossible for my mother. It was nice to be alone, not to have to smile and look pleased, a relief to stare dejectedly out of the window at the sheeting rain and just let just a few tears escape. I wasn't in the mood to go on a real crying jag. I would save that for bedtime, when I would have to think about something about the coming morning. Folks High School had a frightening total of only 357, now 58 students. There were more than 700 people in my junior class alone back home. All of the kids here had grown up together. The grandparents had been toddlers together. I would be the new girl from the big city, a curiosity, a freak. Maybe if I looked like a girl from Phoenix should, I could work this to my advantage, but physically, I'd never fit in anywhere. I should be tan, sporty, blonde, a volleyball player or a cheerleader perhaps. All the things that go with living in the valley of the sun. Instead, I was ivory-skinned without even the excuse of blue eyes or red hair, despite the constant sunshine. I had always been slender, but soft somehow, obviously not an athlete. I didn't have the necessary hand-eye coordination to play sports without humiliating myself, and harming both myself and anyone else who stood too close. When I finished putting my clothes in the old pine dresser, I took my bag of bathroom necessities and went to the communal bathroom to clean myself up after the day of travel. I looked at my face in the mirror as I brushed through my tangled, damp hair. Maybe it was the light, but I already looked sallow or unhealthy. My skin could be pretty. It was very clear, almost translucent looking, but it all depended on the color. I had no color here. Facing my pallid reflection in the mirror, I was forced to admit that I was lying to myself. It wasn't just physically that it never fit in. And if I couldn't find a niche in my school with 300,000 people, what were my chances here? I didn't relate well to people my age. Maybe the truth was that I didn't relate well to people, period. Even my mother, who I was closer to than anyone else on the planet, was never in harmony with me, never exactly on the same page. Sometimes I wonder if I was seeing the same things through my eyes that the rest of the world was seeing through theirs. Maybe there was a glitch in my brain, but the cause didn't matter. All that mattered was the effect. And tomorrow would be just the beginning. I didn't sleep well that night, even after I was done crying. The constant whooshing of the rain and the wind across the roof wouldn't fade into the background. I pulled the faded old quilt over my head and later added the pillows too. But I couldn't fall asleep until after midnight, when the rain finally settled into a quieter drizzle. Tweet. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. Okay. Hold on, I can do that. Oh my god, so this like really. Not gonna lie, I was listening to that song just like a while ago before the stream. Okay, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic is it's fantastic. There. Post. Done. Oh boy. Oh my god. You should sing that now. Not in this lifetime. Okay, next character is... I'm gonna try and at least finish the Twilight cast today. And then we'll see... There he is. What? What? God, that was hard to find. Okay, there we go. This is the next character. He is Quill. He is also a werewolf, one of Jacob's friends. So where does he go? Does he go to jail, therapy, pass, or smash? What's it gonna be, guys? This is... yeah, he's the last werewolf on the list. Thank God. I don't actually remember much about Quill now that I think about it. Like, he was kind of there in the second movie for like a few lines, and then after that he's there on the screen, but he just never says anything. Therapy. Okay, Sue picked therapy. For association with Jacob. Dead man, you know the rules. It has to be one. It's either therapy or it's pass. It can't be both. Indeed. Pass, I think. Okay. Sue picked therapy, you picked pass. So, Quill, where is he? Where is he? Just saw him a while ago. Oh, there he is. So, Quill goes in jail. My guy imprinted on a baby. In jail you belong, sir. Stephanie Mayer and imprinting. What was up with that? Oh, good God. Yeah, he goes to jail with Jacob. You belong there. No one on therapy. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. We'll get there. Maybe. Okay, book time. Thick fog was all I could see out my window in the morning, and I could feel the claustrophobia creeping up on me. You could never see the sky here. It was like a cage. Breakfast with Charlie was a quiet event. He wished me good luck at school. I thanked him, knowing this hope was wasted. Good luck tended to avoid me. Charlie left first. After the police station, that was his wife and family. After he left, I sat at the old square oak table in one of the 3 unmatching chairs and examined his small kitchen with its dark paneled walls, bright yellow cabinets, and white linoleum floor. Nothing was changed. My mother had painted the cabinets 18 years ago in an attempt to bring some sunshine into the place. With a small fireplace in the adjoining handkerchief-sized family room was a row of pictures. First, a wedding picture of Charlie and my mom in Las Vegas. Then one of the 3 of us in the hospital after I was born, taken by a helpful nurse, followed by the procession of my school pictures up to last year's. Those were embarrassing to look at. I would have to see what I could do to get Charlie to put them somewhere else, at least while I was living here. Okay, that is the page. And yes, that was him and Jacob. Yikes. So yeah, that was the last of the werewolves. We are close to the end with this particular cast. Okay, next character is Aro. So what do you guys think? What's it gonna be? Smash, pass, therapy, or jail? He's the leader of the one of the 3 leaders of the world theory, the people who govern the vampire world, kind of. Jail. Okay, dead man says jail. Sue also says jail. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Where is he? There he is. And you are both in fact right. He is going to jail. He is so creepy. You should do reading ASMR. I don't know about ASMR. I don't think I have the voice for ASMR. But yeah, he goes to jail. He is so creepy. Aro, please. Calm down, sir. Calm down. Anyways. I just hear that laugh when I see him. Me too, same. Okay, let's spin. Spinning. Okay, I should just remove the Twitter profile for now because we've already picked one. Let's remove it for now. Okay, spinning again. No! Ah, fuck. Why did I place these two so close together? Yeah, he was trying to kill the family as well. Yeah, he did. He did try that. He's very power hungry, Pika-P. Why did I place these two punishments right next to each other, Pika-P? Like, if it's not one, it's always the other, Pika-P. Anyways, Pika-P. Pika-P. Let me bring out the other character, Pika-P. Okay, here's the next guy, Pika-P. This is Marcus. He is also one of the leaders of the world theory, Pika-P. Doesn't have much of a presence in the book or movies, Pika-P. Always very, very tired, Pika-P. Like a tired millennial energy, Pika-P. Okay, you say jail. What about Sue? What do you say, Sue? Pika-P. Okay, Sue says therapy, you say jail. Huh. Where is he? There he is. I would say therapy too. Yeah, this guy's really sad. Like when he dies in the quote-unquote vision that Al showed, he was like, finally death. And since he has that millennial energy, yeah, he needs to be in therapy. See, finally therapy, somebody. So yeah, since one got it right, one got it wrong, we'll do both punishments. Oh god, this wheel is spinning too much. Oh? That's unexpected. But okay. I heard secret confessions. Okay, 1 second. Give me a minute. Let me pull up the page. Are we gonna get scarred for life today? Most likely, yes. There we go. I moved the wrong thing. Why will you not move, sir? Oh my god. Right. Shall we read the first one? Oh my god, what is this? Or go with the second one? Let's go with the first one. I'm just curious on this one. Okay, let's see. His dad walked in on us doing the deed. I-19F was dating a guy 20M who still lived at home. I had my own place, but we usually ended up at his because he lived a lot closer to the city. Okay. We would go out for dinner or whatever, but then do the deed in his parents' basement. Sometimes we would do it in one of our cars, but it was kind of fun to sneak around at his parents' house. We used to only do it when they were gone, but as time went on, we got more risky. Anyway, one night his parents were upstairs making dinner. We were going at it, and we thought we were safe because we would be able to hear if they came down. Boy, were we wrong. His dad burst through the door to tell us dinner was ready, and I was on top, fully naked. The dad respectfully looked away, but I know he got an eyeful. So we awkwardly got dressed and then had dinner with his freaking parents like nothing happened. It was probably one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. I don't understand. Like, even when I'm streaming, if there's a possibility that somebody can walk in on me, I'm just like, nope. Like, I lock my door when I'm streaming. I don't understand how people function this way. Like, do you not have anxiety? I have serious anxiety. My anxiety makes me want to cry on most days. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, let's just move on. Who's the next character? It's this guy. Right, the next character is Caius from the Volturi. Again, one of the... I have 5 locks on my door. Yeah, I feel that energy. I do indeed. Right, Caius is again one of the Volturi. Where do you guys think he belongs on the list? Does he have any special powers? I don't remember, at least in the books he didn't really seem to have any special powers. And he's one of the Volturi's co-leaders. Okay, Dead Man says Okay, let's write everything in one sentence, shall we? This isn't a spelling bee. Okay. Let's see. One says jail, one says pass. But which one is it? Can you see the... Yeah, you can. Where is he? Where is that whiny little face? There it is. So this one actually goes to pass for me, because he doesn't really do anything bad. Mostly he's just like this whiny little child, always like, but what about me? It's kind of annoying, but I don't feel it's like jail worthy like RO. So yeah, it's pass. Definitely pass. Sue got it right again. Kudos to Sue. I shall spin the wheel again then. Wait, hold on, let me adjust this. What have I just adjusted? I adjusted the wrong thing, god damn it. Okay, there we go. Let me lock that. Okay, I'm gonna spin the wheel. Okay, so since Sue got it right, Sue gets to pick the punishment. And while you think of the punishment, I'm gonna do read one page because Dead Man got it wrong. Oh boy. It was impossible being in this house not to realize that Charlie had never gotten over my mom. It made me uncomfortable. I didn't want to be too early to school, but I couldn't stay in the house anymore. I donned my jacket, which had the feel of a biohazard suit, and headed out into the rain. It was drizzling still, not enough to soak me through immediately as I reached for the house key that was always hidden under the eaves by the door and locked up. The sloshing of my new waterproof boots was unnerving. I missed the normal crunch of gravel as I walked. I couldn't pause and admire my truck again as I wanted. I was in a hurry to get out of the misty wet that swirled around my head and clung to my hair under my hood. Inside the truck, it was nice and dry. Either Billy or Charlie had obviously cleaned it up, but the tan upholstered seats still smelled faintly of tobacco, gasoline, and peppermint. The engine started quickly, to my relief, but loudly, roaring to life, and then idling at top volume. Well, a truck this old was bound to have a flaw. The antique radio worked, a plus that I had never expected. Okay, that's the page. Sue, have we picked the punishment, or are we still thinking? I'm guessing we're still thinking. God, this stream has been something, alright. But yeah, tomorrow I'll most likely not do any challenges and just play Stardew Valley because I miss Stardew Valley so much. Sebastian, I miss you. Take your time, take your time. It's okay. And anyways, I miss Sebastian. I wonder how he's doing. Probably still in his room, typing away on his computer. And going to see frogs when it rains. Ah. God damn it, so. Not one of those again. Fine. Another Reddit confession it is. Hold on, let me confess your secrets. There we go. Okay, I'm not gonna adjust the page because like okay, let's go with this one. Can you guys see? God damn it. You can't. I have to adjust it. Why do you move everything but what I want you to move, Streamlabs? What is your problem? Okay, there we go. Right, what is it? My wife is finally getting married and I don't need to pay for alimony anymore. My wife and I divorced 3 years ago because she cheated on me. I had to pay for alimony even though she cheated and ran off with some man. She's finally getting married though. She's not getting married to the same man she cheated on me with. It's a different man. I don't even care. I'm just glad I'll be making a last alimony payment soon. Don't get married in America, boys. Oof, okay. This is like, I feel like a very complicated thing because at one point, on one hand, you can see why they make the men pay the alimony, but in some cases like this one, like where she cheated and like obviously she was the one unfaithful. I mean, I don't really know much about alimony stuff, so I feel like it's not my place to be commenting on it because whatever I know about it is from like TV shows that I've watched, and like that's not very educational. And like the only alimony like character that receives alimony that I can remember is Doofenshmirtz. So I don't think that's a good point of reference. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. Technically his wife was funding all of his experiments, wasn't she? Oh god. Anyways, okay, next character. Okay, next character is Jane. Which one is it, guys? Jane is also part of the Wall Theory. She's the one who does like, she can cause people pain by looking at them. Just look at someone and cause them pain. God. How does it work though? Like, does she have to think, okay, I want to cause this person pain? Or does it like automatically happen when she looks at somebody? Then that means she can't look at anybody at all. Okay, Deadman says jail. Sue also says jail. Okay. That was fast. Both of you went with jail. Where is Jane? There she is. I would actually put her in the therapy tier because like I feel like, okay, somebody did reveal like Jane's backstory, like she was like this human with that everybody in her village suspected that she was a witch, and they like beat her up a lot, and they also tried to like burn her, like they killed her mother and they tried to burn her at the stake along with her brother. So I feel like she needs a lot of therapy because like she was then found by Aro, who turned her into a vampire. So it's therapy definitely, because she became who she is today because of whatever Aro did. Like she's very, very devoted to him because he saved her life. So therapy, definitely therapy, girl. You need it. Okay. Failure to sympathize. Okay. There we go. Wait, why am I taking out the wheel? You guys lost. I get to read. Like this big smile on my face. Yeah. Finding the school wasn't difficult, though I'd never been there before. The school was, like most other things, just off the highway. It was not obvious that it was a school, only the sign which declared it to be the folks' high school made me stop. It looked like a collection of matching houses, built with maroon colored bricks. There were so many trees and shrubs I couldn't see its size at first. Where was the feel of the institution? I wondered nostalgically. Where were the chain link fences and the metal detectors? What kind of school has metal detectors? America, are you okay? I parked in front of the first building, which had a small sign over the door reading front office. No one else was parked there, so I was sure it was off limits, but I decided I would get directions inside instead of circling around in the rain like an idiot. I stepped unwillingly out of the toasty truck cab and walked down a little stone path lined with dark hedges. I took a deep breath before opening the door. Inside, it was brightly lit and warmer than I'd hoped. The office was small, a little waiting area with padded folding chairs, orange-flecked commercial carpet, notices, and awards cluttering the walls. A big clock ticking loudly. Plants grew everywhere in large plastic pots as if there wasn't enough greenery outside. The room was cut in half by a long counter cluttered with wire baskets full of paper and brightly colored flyers taped to its front. There were 3 desks behind the counter, one of which was manned by a large red-haired woman wearing glasses. She was wearing a purple t-shirt, which immediately made me feel overdressed. The redhead woman looked up at me. "Can I help you?" "I'm Isabel Swan," I informed her, and saw the immediate awareness in her light eyes. I was expected, a topic of gossip no doubt. Daughter of the chief's flighty ex-wife, come home at last. Oh god, Bella. Okay, let's finish up the Twilight cast a little faster, because we have been stuck on them for a while. Wait, hold on. Let me change the character first. Okay, we're done with Jane. Okay. Alec, he is Jane's brother. Minded, America is not okay. Oh boy. I've never been to a school where you have metal detectors. Anyways, Jane's brother, Alec, is next on the list. Therapy 2 or pass, because he wasn't as bad as a sis, but you gotta pick one. I'm gonna say therapy. Okay, Sue picked therapy. What about you, dead man? I do like clothing they have, but it's something alright. Like that pose though. That pose. The pose is something alright. Probably therapy. Okay, we have 2 people who picked therapy. Let's see, where does he go though? Where does he go? Alec, where are you? Oh, there he is. Alec goes to pass. Oh wait, that's the wrong person. Why are you here? Where'd Alec go? Where'd he go? Oh, there you are. Yeah, he's in pass. I mean, his so it was Jane was the one out of the two of them who was tortured because she was the one who was considered to be a witch and also kind of had powers. Alec wasn't really involved. Like he tried to protect her at times, but yeah, he's like kind of there. So he's pass for me. So that means I'm reading. Both of you said therapy, so okay. Of course, she said. She dug through a precariously stacked pile. No, I'm not. I promise. Like I said, I swore on Zhongli that I would not lie. So I'm just going like with my honest feelings. I feel like, Alec is just very meh. He's just kind of there. He doesn't have much of a personality. So it's not like someone I can care for. Okay. Of course, she said. She dug through a precariously stacked pile of documents on her desk till she found the ones she was looking for. I have your schedule right here and a map of the school. She brought several sheets to the counter to Shoro. To Shoro? She went through my classes for me, highlighting the best route to each on the map, and gave me a slip to have each teacher sign, which I was to bring back at the end of the day. She smiled at me and hoped, like Charlie, that I would like it here in Folks. I smiled back as convincingly as I could. When I went back out to my truck, other students were starting to arrive. I drove around the school, following the line of traffic. I was glad to see that most of the cars were older like mine, nothing flashy. At home, I lived in one of the few lower-income neighborhoods that were included in the Paradise Valley district. It was a common thing to see a new Mercedes or Porsche in the student lot. The nicest cars here was a shiny Volvo, and it stood out. Still, I cut the engine as soon as I was in spot so that the thunderous volume wouldn't draw attention to me. I looked at the map in the truck, having to memorize it now. Hopefully, I wouldn't have to walk around with it stuck in front of my nose all day. I stuffed everything in my bag, slung the strap over my shoulder, and sucked in a huge breath. I can do this, I lied to myself feebly. No one was gonna bite me. I finally exhaled and stepped out of the truck. I kept my face pulled back into my hood as I walked to the sidewalk. Crowded with teenagers, my plain black jacket didn't stand out, I noticed with relief. Okay, what? Not buying it? I mean, it's to each his own, I guess. Okay, we have 2 more characters left from the Twilight cast, if I'm not mistaken. Where is he? There he is. Okay, here's the next character. This is Felix. Not very present, doesn't really have dialogues in the book or movie. I think like maybe 1 or 2 of them. And he's like supposed to be the strong guy of the whole theory. Like whenever they want somebody killed, he's the one they go to. So yeah, that's Felix. So what do you guys think? Okay, Sue says pass. What about you, Deadman? It's okay. Go with your gut. What does your gut say? Pass. Okay. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, I'm gonna say pass too. Doesn't have much of a presence, and frankly speaking, whenever he's on screen, he does like this weird, creepy smile whenever he's told to kill somebody, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on over there, but I want nothing to do with that. So yeah, it's definitely pass. Okay, gonna spin the wheel. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Okay. Okay, you guys get to pick my next tweet. The first one was I'm a Barbie girl. I be dead around him. Yeah, I feel like we would all be dead around him. He's very. So yeah, you guys get to pick my next tweet now. We already did the Barbie girl one, so what's it gonna be? I'm kind of glad I don't have a lot of Twitter followers. So even if I post something stupid, nobody's gonna notice. They're just gonna be like, okay. Anything goes as long as it's PG-13. You want me to tweet plus 13? Okay, you're still thinking. Oh, what are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking about so deeply? It's just a tweet. Randomly tweet a Bible verse. I don't know anything about the Bible, so you'll have to give me the verse. I don't know what Bible. Good God, do I have to Google this now? God damn it, Sue. Which Bible verse would be appropriate? I don't want to tweet something offensive by mistake. Okay, let's see. Chill Bible verses. Okay. Bible verses to calm anxiety. Okay. Okay, you guys gotta let me know if this is okay or not. Okay, this is Matthew 6:34. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will always worry about its own things. Sufficient for the day is it what? Sufficient for the day is its own trouble. Yeah, I think this works, I guess. gonna be so weird because people are gonna be like, when did you become religious? Like, I'm not religious. I've always been an atheist. Okay, let's see. What is this? Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow. For tomorrow, will worry about its own thing. Sufficient. But I already started typing. Corinthians 13:13. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me quickly remove this. What is this? So now faith, hope, and love abide. These three. But the greatest of these is love. Okay, tweeted. Oh my god. It's like, I'm a Barbie girl also. Religion. Okay, last character for the Twilight franchise. You go away, sir. There he is. God. Here's the last character. He looks so smug in that picture. Like, look at that smile. Like, he knows something's going on. Anyways, this is Dimitri. He's, again, not very present. Kind of there. But he kind of stands out because he's good looking. Oh god, yeah. So he definitely has more dialogues than Felix does, though. So what's it gonna be? Smash, pass, therapy, or jail? Sue said smash. Okay. That may just be me though. Okay, Deadman, what about you? Oh my god. I think Deadman's not around. They did say that if they go away, then it's probably the storm. So let's finish this up since this is the last character. And as for the smash, where is he? Why can't I see him? Oof, god, I can't find his picture. Anyways, so you're right. He is good looking in the movies. I mean, like, that's good enough for me. So, like, the last punishment then for the day. Let's spin the wheel. Fuck my life now. Okay now. Hold on 1 second. This was the last one for the day, so gonna stop that. Switch here. Okay now. I'm gonna do my ending with Nya's Nya. So that was like Vampire Smasher Pass temporarily Nya. We went through the Twilight franchise Nya. We'll do this again with Vampire Diaries next Nya, and hopefully just wrap the whole thing up with the Vampire Night cast as well Nya. I hope you guys had fun Nya. I did to a certain degree. Nya. Ending with Nya. Yeah. I'm glad you're happy so. And I hope you guys had fun doing this Nya. I really wanted to make this kind of like, initially I was gonna do this with like big VTubers Nya, but then I was like, I don't know if like that would be okay Nya, so I decided to just stick with fictional characters instead Nya, and yeah, it was fun. Yeah. Did we get through at least one chapter of Twilight Nya? Let me check Nya. No, we did not Nya. My god, these are long chapters Nya. But anyways Nya, that is gonna be it for today Nya. Tomorrow we shall play some Stardew Valley because I miss Stardew Valley Nya. It's been so long Nya. Sebastian, I miss you Nya. So I'm not gonna be playing it with any Yandere mods though. Yeah, I mean Yandere mods are fun, but I don't want to speedrun Nya. I just want to have a chill playthrough for tomorrow. Yeah. Anyways, I shall see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I can't give a specific date, a specific time. It just really depends on whenever I wake up. Yeah. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Yeah. Oh, welcome back. Unfortunately, we're wrapping up now. But hey, it was nice to see you in chat today. You should hang out with us more. Yeah. Also, tomorrow will be my last birthday week stream as well. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye, Nya.